Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. Thank you for this opportunity to come into your homes, your hearts, your minds. This boy from Brooklyn, Berwyn, no, I'm Brooklyn. I'm a big Sven Gulli fan. I hope there's some people out there also. Let me know if you are. So it's Tuesday, and across the universe, one verse. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither while they pass away and slip across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing me, caressing me. Jai Guru Deva. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jai Guru Deva. Jai Guru Deva. Jai Guru Deva. Well, as you know, John wasn't that impressed with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, so I guess we'll never know his secret mantra. Nonetheless, today I just want to get us clear that if we stay stuck in any kind of guilt or self-condemnation, that will limit our capacity for joy. Our capacity for joy is limited if we stay stuck. So facing our own karma, what we've created, it's a humbling action, but that's the process of waking up. And the first thing, yoga, the first principle is ahimsa, nonviolence. The first thing is to get in touch with how can I resolve any pain I may have caused to other people or to myself. Now we're really working on the path of purification and self-responsibility. It doesn't matter what excuse anyone uses in order not to allow the energy to flow, accept the fact that there's a part of ourselves that may be thwarting our own energy, thwarting our own well-being to the degree that we resist this. So the idea is to practice certain vibrations until they become so normal that they become dominant relative to the subjects that are important to us. And then you realize that now my own vibration serves me in a very positive way. Because now, based on the law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn. I keep pulling toward myself those states of consciousness I want, those environments that I can thrive in. And it's essential that any discussion that we have, always, it's not just a head trip, it always relates to your practice. And so, of course, if you're not sitting still in meditating or practicing any kind of self-reflective introspection, still, we're talking about what is your practice. And if it isn't yoga, any art form. What is it you do again and again habitually because you love it, because you have passion for it, because it's easy, right? You don't have to motivate yourself to do it because you love it so much. And then you want to discover for yourself, penetrate with your own insight into how your own thoughts cause you to have beliefs. Belief is nothing but a thought you keep repeating. And how does that work in your relationships? That's the most important part. That's called discovering your work. Now, if you get awakened from the spiritual coma, as I believe our whole culture is in a kind of sleep state, the things I would remind you, and I'm only making these videos short, but remember, short attention span, short horizon. Learn to extend your concentration on anything and try to find something that's deep in the psyche. Plato says, the best thing one person can do for another is to reintroduce them to those constant forms through distraction of the senses at birth that we lose. That's like Jungian's archetype. There's something deep hardwired into us. And I hope that you all find your way to a great teacher or mentor or therapist, because they say the therapy is as high as your therapist. Find somebody who's integrated, get attracted to that, and then find out how your mentor blesses your life. And that's how I always say the difference between the yogic path and the mentoring path. In the yogic path, you're following somebody else's way. In the mentoring path, somebody sees you for who you are, blesses you, and liberates your energy to go do your thing. So if you want to improve the amount of success you have in your life, if you want to be motivated, inspired to do this work and be a success, then take action. Be propelled by action. Even though I like to talk about this stuff because my teacher always said you have to be a Yana Datta as well as a Karma Datta, a giver of knowledge as well as a giver of action. So one last shot across the bow. Remember, enlightenment is a kind of interesting word that people pursue as if they know what it is. They just assume that other people who claim to be enlightened know more than they do. But to me, enlightenment is like the pole star, the North Star. So first of all, it isn't absolute north because north of the equator you can't see it. But for those who are north of the equator, let's use the analogy. I'm here, the North Star is there. I can triangulate and use it as a practical and functional, effective way to get where I want to by triangulating. So that's what I think of enlightenment. It's like the pole star. By contemplating what it is and setting your sights on that from where you are to where you want to go, now all of a sudden you have a way to move toward your goal. It magnetizes towards you everything that you need, both spiritual and material, from the inexhaustible riches of your own spiritual dynamic, which is the core of your own being. Tomorrow is the next Good Vibrations class, 11 to 1. Bring your order out of chaos. Go to GabrielHalpern.com, sign up. Also, let me know how you're enjoying what I'm doing or not. And if anybody's interested in getting one of my CDs, I'm giving them away. You got to contact me for that. Peace.